I signed up for a half marathon 3 days ago.
Why?
Shout to strength. I was just feeling myself in Dallas. I said, you know what, fuck it.
Have you ever ran a half marathon?
Never in my life.
Do you regularly run?
Not like that.
When was the last time that you ran?
Today.
When was the last time you ran before that?
The day before that.
When is the half marathon?
December 15th.
Okay, you have time to prepare yourself for a half.
I got to get in that bitch like right now though.
How long is a half marathon? How many like miles?
13.
Oh yeah, because marathon 26. You're running 13 miles.
Or 12 and a half, whatever the fuck 13.
Marathon is 26.2. So you're running 13.1 miles.
Yeah. The I think the farthest I've done just like as like a event, I've done like a few 5Ks before. I've done those before. Back in my head.
I think like a 5K is like 3 miles or whatever.
Yeah, 3 times 4. Hey, you got like 4 hours to complete that bitch. So I think I can get under 4 hours for sure. Because I feel like you can walk 13 miles in 4 hours.
Low 4 hours? I mean,
because I think, yeah, because I mean, that's average. And when I did the math, it's basically like 18 minutes a mile.
Okay, yeah, you can walk an 18-minute mile. So
yeah, but I want to, I'm trying to be that nigga.
So are you planning on running the entire like?
That's at least like run the majority of it, and I'm gonna reward myself with a tattoo. I always want a tattoo. I want my body to look a certain way when I flex on these hoes.
Okay.
Nah, I got to get the flicks off on my birthday in that January too. I need to look like a new nigga. I'm sorry, and I feel like this will jumpstart it. And now I have to do it because I didn't pay the money to do so. So
how much was it?
160.
That's not that bad, but still, it's not bad at all. But still,
it's 160, and it's like like I'm not gonna waste no money. I get like Julius real quick when it comes to. I get like Julius when it comes to certain shit for sure. But with that being said, welcome back to another episode of the Play for Keeps podcast, the only podcast
I was gonna say we do not care.
We definitely don't give a fuck. We don't care. I don't care that we do something different every single day, every single hour. We do not care, bro. Like, what's the I hate when I don't have it.
You don't have it loaded, or you don't have the button.
We do not care. We do not care. We definitely do not care. A little different format this go around, where we tell you what we're about to talk about and then talk about it. But before we get into the topics that we will talk about, we're going to talk about the topics we do not care about. We do not care. We do not give a fuck. We do not give a fuck about NBA Media Day.
Who they're asking Damian Lillard about Glorilla. Nobody cares.
Josh Primo got signed by the Bulls and waived the same day.
We sound like a real franchise to me. Sound like a real franchise to me.
Nah, because why the fuck was he? Why could y'all sign him but not D Rose for the one day? Fuck nigga.
Honestly, it sounds like they got a spot open for D Rose. If you
exactly, bitch ass nigga.
It sounds like you got a spot open for D Rose just do the one day, but
yeah, I hope y'all can die. Why y'all playing? Speaking of other stupidity, where we do not care about Rasheed Rice's mama that stole the package from another nigga house.
As you stare directly into the camera and then stole the package, you like, I wonder if they can see me, and then stole it. Like, please be for real. Why you wearing I'm Rasheed Rice's mom jersey? Like, come on, man.
That shit's Mama Rice playing peekaboo with the Ring camera is really crazy. You need to chill. You need help. You need help. We do not care about Chad Ochocinco and James Harrison fighting before the Super Bowl.
It's not a real fight. Nobody, please be for real. We don't care.
We don't care, but I think James Harrison gonna knock that nigga out within the first round. If that was to ever happen.
Nope, nobody's gonna get knocked out in this fight. It's not gonna be one of those.
You do this because they too old.
It's because they. It's not like they hate each other or nothing. They're just doing this for whatever bag they're gonna get if they do get a bag. But that's the extent of That's the extent of how much I'm willing to talk about it because, as previously stated, we do not care.
Division rivals make sense. Makes sense to me. Yeah. Any last ones?
Oh yeah, we don't care about the NFLPA. They're doing the whole new media policy with the locker room. So reporters, or they want reporters to not be able to be in the locker room, which is a good thing, but I don't really care. Like, okay, cool.
Yeah, man. Watch out for the meat watchers. And y'all can't even say that's not true because you have Jerry Jones saying in real life, 8-inch dick. Y'all can't say that's not true.
And also, we don't care about college football, or this week at least. But that Bama and Georgia game, it was crazy. I cannot lie.
Ryan Williams is that nigga.
Ryan Williams is a different type of.
Williams? Is he really cousins with Serena?
I don't know if that was real or not, but like,
bro,
maybe. Shoot, I don't know. But Ryan Williams, he's 17 years old with veneers and a full sleeve of tattoos. So I already knew he was different. So, yeah.
And watch who y'all get y'all veneers from. Y'all shouldn't be getting them no way, but they out here arrested. They already arrested.
The veneer techs and all that.
Watch where y'all get y'all shit, bro.
Going to a veneer tech is absolutely great. Just get braces, bro. Do some Invisalign. Do something. Or just accept your flaws.
Yeah, bro. Michael Strahan, that bitch. Come on now. Didn't J. Cole make a song called Crooked Smile?
He made that song for y'all to encourage y'all.
Yeah, like I said, bro, light-skinned niggas can't save y'all, bro. They be trying to warn you niggas, but it just don't happen. Don't help, bro. But the things we do care about, KARL Anthony Towns and that big ass trade, that random ass trade.
Yeah, that happened at like midnight.
Damn near. I was thriving. I didn't know what was going on. We'll talk about that later.
Fake. I was like, oh shoot, it's real.
We also got some apologies for the apology tour for the NFL side. And Antonio Pierce is sassy. He a sassy man, a sassy nigga. Find out
like it to me.
Find out later on Dragon Ball Z head ass. Before we get into the things we do care about,
we have to say before you get into anything, we have to say a rest in peace to Dikembe Mutombo.
Nah, before that nigga can wait. Hold on now.
That's horrible.
No. We got bills to pay.
Donations.
Watch out now.
Donations.
Let's not forget about y'all niggas. Hey, we appreciate y'all.
I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke. And you got the power to change that.
You got the power to change that. You sure do. You sure do. And for our loyal contributors.
All I hear is this that check came me. I love it when you talk to me. My cats to see. My cats to see. I love it when you talk to me. My cats to see. My cats to see. This that check.
Once that check came in, link will be down below in the description. My name is Greg. That man is.
Just put the fries in the bag, fuck nigga. Golly.
Hey man, that's Jax.
I hate that so much. I hate that so much.
It's Jax, and we are the Play for Keeps podcast. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Welcome to the show.
But now we can get into what I said before, which is a quick rest in peace to Dikembe Mutombo. He passed away at 58, I believe, from a brain tumor or brain cancer. So
yeah,
he was a legend. He was a legend. That low key, this is like we might need to do a TikTok ranking celebrations because that's low key. Like it's a simple celebration, but it's really one of the best. Yeah, so we might need to do some. We might need to do some ranking celebrations.
We might have to do that. Also, shout out to rest in peace to what's it, Pete Rose?
Do people like Pete Rose? Wasn't he a bad? Like I know
No. The people love Pete Rose. It's the niggas. He got caught gambling on his own team.
No,
so
I know that, but I'm pretty sure like
he's not good.
Currently, people hate Pete Rose because I think he's like he was a real big Trump dude and all that, and racist and all that stuff too. So I don't know if we like Pete Rose or not. I'm just providing the information. Y'all can do with that what y'all want.
And to that I say,
just put the fries in the bag, fuck nigga.
Hey, if that's what it is, hey, get this nigga out of here, man. Get this nigga out of here, man.
Real fast though, he did have a lifetime ban from the MLB in the Hall of Fame. Now that he's dead, you think they're gonna put him in?
That's a crazy loophole. I think I did send that to you. Yes. Had I not known about that Trump news, maybe. I don't know how. I don't know. They may keep that shit under wraps. Also, shout out, rest in peace to James Amos. Was it Amos?
John Amos, isn't it?
John Amos, the guy, the guy that played the father of Good Times. He recently passed away. Actually, he passed away quite a while ago. Actually, like
but it just got recently announced though.
For sure. A lot of people dying. Granted, these are older people, but I mean,
still.
Rest in peace to y'all. Rest in peace to y'all.
But now we got to get into the real meat and potatoes, or the real nitty gritty, or whatever you would like to call it, of the show. Because Big Purr is headed to the Big Apple. Karl Anthony Towns is going to the New York Knicks, and I don't know how I feel about that. I cannot hold you.
This actually ended up being a 3-team trade. So the Knicks received Karl Anthony Towns and draft rights to James Najee. The Timberwolves get Julius Randle, Dante DiVincenzo, Keita Bates, Diop, a future first-round pick that is heavily protected, but it is still from the Detroit Pistons. And the Hornets received Charlie Brown. Hello.
Right.
DeQuan Jeffries, Dwayne Washington Jr., 2 future second-round picks, a 2025 second-round pick, and cash considerations. All that, and you not gonna do shit with that. The Hornets, I'm sorry, I don't have no faith in that. Not gonna hold you.
The Hornets part of the trade is not the important part of the trade at all.
We do not care.
We do not give a fuck, nigga. We do not care about y'all niggas. But I will say, Jax, what were you doing when you heard that trade? Because it was a pretty late trade. We was in the same time zone.
What was that? When was that? I might have been watching that was Friday. You said
that was a Friday.
I was probably watching Power. I'm not gonna lie. I was probably watching Power.
Oh shit. That was crazy. I was at a wedding. Like it was like the reception time, and my battery was like at 4%. I kid you not. And it was an hour to get back to like the place that I was gonna sleep at. And I was like, I need to charge my phone up right now. I charged that phone up. Literally 3 minutes later, that's when the news dropped. So I'm out here just getting my shit on, my salsa on. I come back 45, 50 minutes later, my phone is all over the place with Karl Anthony Towns, this, that. I think you texted me, you sent me like a voice note or some shit like that.
I know you seen that trade, bro. I thought it was fake.
Bro, it was so bad. Bossy texted me. I ain't talked to that nigga in months. He was like, bro, you see this? And shout out to Bossy. But yeah, when I first saw it, I considered it a lose-lose. The more that I sit and ponder, I'm not ready to say it is a legit win-win or win-lose or whatever, but I can see both sides of this trade of why it happened. I can see why both sides decided to do it. Is it the right thing to do? That's beyond my recollection.
We will learn if it's the right thing as the season progresses.
Yes, but I do see the vision on both sides. Now, Jax, which side do you want to talk about first? You want to talk about the Timberwolves side, or do you want to talk about the New York side? There's plenty to talk about on both sides.
I would like to talk about let's do the New York side first, because I feel like the Timberwolves side is, I think, a little bit more interesting. Just a tad bit more interesting. With the Knicks side, I think you can just sort of sum it up as this. It's still the Knicks, bro. They're not going to do nothing. I don't care. I don't have no confidence in the New York Knicks. Just as a franchise, as a staff, as a record label, I don't have no confidence in them. But this trade, I sort of get why they did it, because it does raise their ceiling, but it also diminishes their floor a little bit. Like it's a high variance move, I feel like. So
I don't think I don't think nothing lowers from their floor. I'm gonna be honest with you. What do you think their floor is? Huh?
What do you think their floor is?
I don't know what you thought that floor was. It didn't move. Whatever that floor was didn't move. You know why? Because Julius Randle was up out of there. I told you this a long time ago. Addition by subtraction. You done got that nigga up out of there. Now, everybody's not a fan of KARL Anthony Towns. I get that. Please trust and believe. I understand that. But at the end of the day, he does space the floor. He is a shooter, and he can shoot. When he's hot, he's hot. But when he has duds, he has duds. Mm-hmm. But this is legit New York Knicks going all in. No Jerry Jones. Like, they are legit saying, fuck it.
Yeah.
We are going to go all in. And I stole this analogy because I heard it from somebody else.
That's real.
And they were just like, yo, if somebody died, like if this is hear me out. Look, let me land the plane.
Land the plane.
It's kind of crazy. But if somebody was to, if a New York fan was to die like in 2015, 2016, and then like another New York fan just kind of died like yesterday, and they both met up in heaven, it was like, yo, how the New York Knicks doing? Like, what's up with the Knicks? And they said some shit like, oh, like they're arguably might be like a top 5 team talent wise in the league. That nigga would be like, yo, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, shut the fuck up talking to me, like, with James Dolan as the owner. So, like, I understand the hesitancy of, getting a KARL Anthony Towns or just making this trade in general. And I hope this is not like the last move for them, because I do think they need a little bit more rim protection. But if you look at the New York Knicks from 2015 versus what they are right now,
oh, for sure.
These last couple off seasons, every time I didn't question an off season move by the Knicks, it ended up working out for them. You know what I mean? Like they everybody clowned the Jalen Brunson thing. People
are the truth now.
You know what I mean? People were hesitant about Isaiah Hartenstein, even though he wasn't like a big draw, but like, okay, what you gonna do with these not real pieces? They picked up OG. So they're moving in the right direction. And on top of that, if I'm being totally honest, I like KARL Anthony Towns in the East. Ain't nobody really checking for KARL Anthony Towns in the East. Y'all ever here talking about rim protection? I'm gonna be honest with you. Who outside of the Boston Celtics, of course. You think I'm worried about Joel Embiid? That nigga always injured.
Embiid will cook Towns though. He will cook him offensively.
Will I see him in the playoffs, Jax? Every year the nigga's injured. Every year the nigga's injured. Will I see him?
Yeah, he's gonna be the 8th seed. The Knicks might be the 1 seed. He's gonna that one series. Embiid's always healthy for at least one series. Not 100%.
What do you mean?
He's always healthy at least one series.
That nigga said at least one. That nigga don't get past the second round. It has to be at least one. And it's not
that's all that matters. If they play him in the first round, he might get cooked. That's all I'm saying.
I am not concerned about Joel Embiid if I'm KARL Anthony Towns, because why? You're not gonna be there. You're not gonna be healthy. You're not gonna be 100%.
And Cat don't be. Last year he wasn't healthy either. So there's that as well.
The fact that he came back from a meniscus tear that fast is actually kind of.
And then they traded him at midnight on the Friday, like 2 weeks before the season. Evil world.
Yeah.
Evil
so
world.
All in all, look, I like their chances. I think the floor should be conference finals. Like they should make the,
What?
like, that's what
That's
they
the
need.
floor?
If you're gonna make moves like this, your floor needs to be, hey, we need to go to a fucking conference final. If you lose in the second round making big ass moves like this, why the fuck did you make the move to begin with? Be honest with yourself.
I mean, that I feel like they want to make conference finals. I don't know if that's like saying their floor means they're going to get there. I don't think they're going.
I said that's what it should be. You should you should be making the conference finals with a roster like this. Just because you don't believe in that roster, just because you don't believe in that roster, that doesn't mean that shouldn't be the expectation. The expectation should be, hey, as a limped and hobbled ass team that was injury after injury after injury, y'all barely missed the conference finals. This is supposed to make y'all at least go to the conference finals.
But now, like with this move, like you said, it was addition by subtraction because yes, they got rid of Julius Randle. I agree. I think it's sort of like it is addition by. I agree with that, but it's also subtraction by addition because Cat he don't really bring nothing to y'all. He brings spacing, but he doesn't bring anything to you guys defensively, and that's what the Knicks pride themselves on. But they don't really have that anymore. Like Mitchell Robinson, he's injury prone, but maybe injury prone the wrong word, but I don't know how well of a fit him next to Cat is because you might put Cat at the 4. Cat can't really move like that. Cat's really a center, but he just for whatever reason he cannot defend. I feel like this so you have a Cat who's a liability on defense and Jalen Brunson who's also a liability on defense because he's a small guard. This two like the Knicks they have wing defense like all day with Hart with
Mikal Bridges,
OG, and with Mikal Bridges. They have wing defense, but they don't got nothing for guard, nothing for big man. I feel like that it lowers their defensive floor.
Josh Hart not a guard.
They put him everywhere. They have him at, I think they have him listed at like power forward and stuff. I don't know what they be doing everything. Like there's no traditional power forwards no more. There's no traditional power forwards no more.
That's fair.
I lost my train of thought, but I feel like this sort of craters their defense a lot. So, like, yes, the highs will be crazy, but if Cat, for whatever reason, just has a dud, has a couple bad games, or maybe even more than a couple, if it doesn't just mesh well, then like it could be cooked.
I think he can. I think he would mesh better than Julius Randle. Because just off of the pure, just like I said, defensively, and I think even though he is a bad defender, he has improved slightly since I've last, since the start of this nigga is a bad defender, like trope. Like he has improved. Like, and low key, not to say that he had a career year, but like he had decent playoff runs. Like they figured it out against the Nuggets of what they need to do, like spacing and offensively. And then you have Rudy Gobert as the anchor, of course. But he shot the shit out the ball. He was still like, he shot like, look, the duds were duds, but the nigga was still shooting 44% from the 3-point line. And like, look, shooting is shooting, my nigga. So I think he can work better than Julius Randle. We'll just have to see what it looks like.
Yeah.
But this is what all in. Hey, look, this is what all in is.
And yeah, you got to commend the Knicks for at least going all in.
Exactly. And it's just like, yo, it's not like you got to play against 2017 Golden State Warriors. You are matching up with the Boston Celtics, the same Boston Celtics that everybody felt like and believed that they would never win a championship. And they won a championship. So they're a beatable team. The Boston Celtics are not unstoppable. They can be stopped. Now, KARL Anthony Towns being your third or fourth option might be the solution, because him as your second option, you're not gonna win.
He is gonna be their second. Who's gonna be the next second option if it's not Cat?
Me personally, offensively, I think Mikal Bridges would be a second option before.
They're making Cat didn't go no, or I can't be like Cat didn't go no because he was traded. But Cat, he's not gonna be nobody. He's not gonna be a third option.
Says who?
Himself. I don't think he'll let.
You think he's just gonna?
I'm not saying he's a diva or nothing, but like
Exactly. He's going to play his role. He gave up.
Cat is way better than a third. Offensively, he's way better than a third option.
Look, but he doesn't have the expectation of being a second option.
Yes, he does, because he is the second option.
He doesn't have. What I'm saying, like, you don't have to. Like, it's not forced. You don't
Yes,
have
it
to.
is. He's in that role to be. Mikal
No.
Bridges has been a third option multiple times. That's like, I think that's the ideal role for Mikal Bridges, like a high level third option.
Okay.
That's his ideal role to me. Cat is easily the second option on this team.
I mean, he can, but he doesn't have to. In my personal opinion, they put this. There's a lot. Look, there's a lot of dogs on this team still. Hey, you'll fuck around, and Josh Hart will be the fucking second option because he's all over the fucking court.
You don't even believe yourself when you said that, bro. You don't believe yourself when you said that.
What are you talking about? The nigga that made a 20-20 game, a 20-point, 20 rebound game.
He's had. Josh Hart's not nobody's section option, bro.
There's an Anton Thibodeau offense of the New York Knicks. Jalen Brunson is your number one option. Everybody else fits in where they get in. You get in where you get in. One day Mikal Bridges is gonna get hot. One day KARL Anthony Towns is gonna be hot. Another time OG is gonna be hot. But I don't have to say, hey, yo, this team is going to win. This team is only going to win playoff games if KARL Anthony Towns is consistently dropping 27 points or 25 points or 24 points. He can afford to have those duds and still win a fucking game because there's other players on there. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, we're gonna have to agree to disagree. We'll agree to disagree on that point.
Oh, you agree with me? You agree with me because you don't believe.
No, I don't.
You don't think Cat is going to be consistent enough to be a legit second option. You don't believe?
Yeah, that? I don't think he's gonna be consistent enough. But that doesn't make him not their second option, though. That's why I'm.
Okay. Okay. It is what it is. It don't even matter.
Yeah, but we need to go ahead and get into the Minnesota part of this. And with that, initially, I was like, "Oh, brother, I don't know how this is gonna fit." But I stopped and I thought some more, and I was like, at least this frees up Rudy to sort of. I guess it clogs the paint a little bit more because Julius Randle, he's not really that. He had one good shooting year, but it frees up Rudy to really, for real, like have Cat out the way, have somebody who can move a little bit more because Cat was slow. Julius Randle's not. He's more athletic. He's faster than Cat, so I think that sort of clears the paint a little bit so Rudy can
clog that shit up.
I think it clears it a little bit, not for Rudy to score, but so he can like be free safety more often. So I like that aspect. And then Julius Randle. He needs the ball in his hand, which can be seen as a negative because he's not going to affect the game without the ball in his hand. But the Timberwolves, they don't really like Mike Conley's great, or great is a strong word. I like Mike Conley. He's really good. He's really, really good. But they don't have like that point guard that's going to get you, 12 assists a night or nothing like that. I think with Julius Randle's a good passer. And I think this is like a passing by committee type offense. Like it'll sort of like how the Celtics are, because they don't have like that 12 assist guy, but everybody get 3 assists here, 4 assists there. I think it's gonna be something like that. So I think it'll help the passing, free up Ant to do a little bit more. So I think if I had to say somebody won this trade, I would lean towards the Timberwolves.
Okay. Not that I disagree. I just think my biggest hot take. I think even though you have your,
and this is also, sorry not to cut you off. This is also like, I think Randall only has like 1 more year on his contract, or like 1 year in the player option. So it's not even like if it's a dumpster fire, they ain't got to worry about it because he won't be there that long. So.
Yeah, I try my best to tread lightly when people say, "What are you doing by trading KARL Anthony Towns?" Because y'all are the same people that have also said, "Why the fuck were y'all pairing KARL Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert together?" And it ended up working to a degree. So I'm not gonna say that the trade is dumb, because I understand it tremendously. I just think that Julius Randle, if they want to be successful this year, Julius Randle has to come out the bench. But I don't think people are ready to say shit like that. But I just think this offense will flow better. Go ahead and put Naz Reid and have him start. He gonna space the floor better. He can shoot. He can defend. In the playoffs, he was great. And let Julius Randle come off the bench with Rob Dillingham or whoever the fuck you got going on off the bench.
I don't think Nas Reed is that good of a defender. I think he's just a little bit better than Cat. But you can continue. I just have to say you can continue.
I mean, that's fine. But Cat's defense compared, next to Rudy, got you at least to the conference finals. So look, it's marginally better. Y'all marginally got better defensively. And y'all still have Jaden Daniels. And I get why y'all got rid of KARL Anthony Towns, because that second apron is a motherfucker.
Yeah.
KARL Anthony is due $49.2 million this year, 53 next year, 57 the following year, and then $61 million in 2027, 2028. Like,
that's a
he will
contract.
be.
That's a contract.
That's a fucking contract. And that second apron is a motherfucker. You got other pieces that you want to build around. When people said that Cat freed up a lot of space, it freed up a lot of space. They weren't lying about that.
Hey, and if Julius Randle, if he come off the book, if they, like I said, if it's a dumpster fire and they're like, yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of that, I think that frees up like a max spot for somebody, whoever. So first
of all, Cat alone frees up a max spot.
Yeah,
but it allows you to sign your roster. You know what I mean? Like, y'all have bodies. Take notes, Phoenix. This is what you got to do, nigga. You can't just come on, bro. So I get it from the long-term perspective because Anton's still young.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He still has time to develop. Yes, he had a splash year, a breakout year. Continue to build on that and make this roster officially Ant's team. So I get it. That's why I'm not necessarily I wasn't on a lose like I used to be. Like when I first, I'm like, bro, it's a lose trade, my nigga. Like these niggas aren't gonna be competing like that for real. But the more I think about it, the more it makes sense on both sides. I like the trade as long as they don't keep Julius. If they need to move past Julius after this year.
Depending on how it looks on the court, of course.
I know what it looks like. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Like if it's for some reason if it goes like seamless and like, oh my gosh, this is amazing, then obviously keep Julius Randle. But the odds of that happening aren't that,
Yeah, I get where you're coming from. Neither of these teams win the championship, so stagnant. No, if they win a championship, it is not going to be because of this particular trade. I promise you that. It will not be because of this actual trade right here. At least for
I was gonna say the Timberwolves, like, they could win the championship, but then I was like, but OKC got it, but still. But the Knicks, they're not doing nothing. I think the Celtics still probably had a number. And if the Celtics don't, I was gonna say maybe a healthy Bucks, but never mind, they got Doc Rivers as their coach. So
exactly, it's Doc Rivers. Which team, real quick before we leave, which team do you think is going farther in the playoffs this season?
Out of these two?
Out of these two, because of this trade.
Let me look at the.
I'm still saying the Knicks, because I don't think
the Eastern Conference sucks. So there's that.
They suck, and
the Western Conference is really good. So I might have to lean the Knicks as well, honestly.
Yeah, because I don't think the Timberwolves are going past the second round.
Because I'm just look like, gosh, the West got the Nuggets, the Grizzlies, the Thunder, the Spurs might be something this year. The Kings,
bro, the Rockets, yeah, for real.
The Suns, the Lakers, even though,
bro, the Rockets, bro.
The Warriors, even maybe,
man,
the
bro,
Mavericks,
the Rockets. Bro.
It's supposed to be Zion's revenge year.
I know, right? Shingun, the Rockets.
Shut up,
bro. I knew what time was when you started saying the Lakers. I'm like, bro, please, nigga. Oh fuck. Oh damn. Any fucking way. Oh, I forgot to do my my amazing segment that I had. My fault, bro. My fault. Oh my God. All right, man. Look. I had this special segment that I wanted Jax to collab with me with, called "Is This Nigga Lying or Are We Buying?" what that nigga said. All right. Putting on shades, knowing damn well you blind is a crazy thing to do. Draymond Green saying we can do that shit again when asked about Steph Curry and the Warriors possibly winning another championship. Is that nigga lying or are we buying?
I don't want to buy. I do not want to buy, but I also didn't think they was going to win the chip when they won it last time. So,
Oh, you mean 3 years ago?
yeah.
Yeah.
Even though it's 3 years ago.
3 years.
It's true, but off the strength of Steph Curry, I have to buy it, unfortunately.
Off the strength of this nigga being Draymond Green, that nigga is lying. I don't care.
That is fair as well. Fair as well.
James Harden on adjusting to the NBA over time. I'm the one the NBA has had to adjust to. Is that nigga lying or are we buying?
See, you have to buy it because look at the quote. Scroll up a little bit, read the quote again. I'm the one the NBA has had to adjust to. He's talking in the past tense. And that's true. That's a fact. So therefore, you got to buy it because he's not lying. The NBA had to adjust to him. Not no more, but they had to. So I think I'll buy that. I'll buy that.
Nah, there was a follow-up, and he did say they still got to adjust to him now. To that you say?
I cannot purchase that one. I cannot purchase that one.
Purchase unavailable. Fuck you, Jeffrey, bro. Jesus Christ. Jared McCain says he plans to paint his nails for the 76ers debut. Quote, it's a necessity. Is that nigga lying or are we buying?
I'm buying that he will do it because he will do it, but he's lying about it. Like, you know, food, shelter, water, love. Those are necessities. Air, you know, those are necessities. That's not a necessity.
Oh man, it's crazy. Cause look at Wilson, bro. God damn, that's crazy. I just realized that was what's going on. Oh man, hey, low key, have you seen this right here?
I didn't watch the whole thing because I was like, but they were scrapping. Bro. Oh, no. They jumped him.
No, look at it. Look,
I was gonna say, where his teammates at?
hey, no cap. Tell me that's not a traditional power forward that come in at the end. That's a traditional power forward.
You can hear the D-Lo playing in the background.
That's fucking Zebo, nigga. Lastly, Stephen A. Smith on one of a 5-year, $100 million contract from ESPN. Dak Prescott just signed a contract for $240. He's making $60 million a year and has won 2 playoff games in 8 years. I've been number 1 for 12 years in our respective industries. I win. I'm fully aware of what I'm worth. Is that nigga lying or are you buying?
Like this one, I don't really know what exact because like the things he was saying was facts. Literally, like Dak, he unfortunately has only won 2 playoff games in the 8 years. Stephen A. I don't know the numbers like media rise and all that, but Stephen A's for sure number 1 in his industry. So those things are true. But like, why are you comparing? You're not an NFL quarterback. Why are you? I agree Stephen A should get as much money as he wants because he runs ESPN. They are built off of his back. But why? I don't like the comparison. He just hating, bro. I don't like that. He just hating.
This nigga pocket watching unnecessarily.
Yeah, he ain't had no reason to do it. Why you compare like
why you thinking about that nigga? Why you thinking about that nigga so much, bro? That nigga love the Cowboys.
Yeah.
You can say what you want to say.
I don't like that.
But that's concluded the segment of is that nigga lying? We might do it again later as we see more. Hey, look, these athletes and these other people, hey bro, these niggas lie.
They're not gonna stop lying. They're not gonna stop
lying. And that's something I do care about. Niggas lying so I can expose you niggas.
Yeah, just like me. But anyways, we have to let's sort of circle back because we talked about the cat trade. Let's sort of pivot a little bit to the NFL to talk about I don't even know. It's not even a trade that's happened yet, but like it's just some stuff going on that it don't sit right with my spirit, Greg. Like Antonio Pierce, he the head coach for the Raiders. And like by all accounts, sounded like a real nigga to me, you know. Like he didn't really have to do much. You could just, you know, sort of tell what type of nigga he was. So I was like, man, I really rock with Antonio Pierce. He's he's a real nigga. Like I can see myself in him sometimes.
Like T.I., huh?
I don't get the reference, but
Us. I'm playing. I keep going, bro.
But Antonio Pierce, he did something recently that it didn't sit right with my soul. He liked a picture on Instagram about Devontae Adams, saying that Devontae Adams is likely to be gone if the Raiders get what they want in the trade. Said, liked by Antonio Pierce. My biggest thing with this is, why does he have? I ain't know head coaches at Instagram, bro. I did not know that was a thing.
Come on, bro. You know everybody trying to be an influencer.
I did not know. That's not the type. That's not the type of coach I want. I don't need my coach to have an Instagram, bro. That's crazy.
You want a Bill Belichick ass me?
My coach he don't need to know what social media is. I don't want to see my coach in commercials. I don't want to see none of that, bro.
25-year-old girl. That's what you want.
See, I didn't even say I wanted to coach like Bill Belichick. I just said I didn't want my coach to know what social media was.
I guarantee that nigga don't know what social media is.
How you think he got that 25-year-old? I'm gonna just leave it at that. Bill Belichick, he knows social media.
Nigga. What you mean? They be coming to Bill. They be coming to Bill. You think Bill be chasing? Actually, you know what? Let me stop right there.
I was finna say them old men be weird. Never mind. But
nah, speak on it, nigga.
they be weird, bro. Y'all niggas be weird as hell, bro. They be weird, but
that's real. I mean, Mike Tomlin got an IG,
but he's a family man, bro. Antonio Pierce, I thought he was a family man. I don't know, bro. I don't know no more. That's not family man activities, bro.
I just thought Antonio Pierce was a family man as well.
I don't know, but this sort of speaks to like a bigger conversation of I believe it was last game. After the game, Antonio Pierce, he did a press conference and he was like, man, we got to make some changes because it feels like a lot of players was making business decisions. And then people, you know, assumed that Devontae Adams was one of those players. And then he mysteriously got a hamstring injury, which is one of them injuries. Like, is he really hurt? Is he not? You can't really do nothing with a hamstring except rest it. So he got that. And now it's coming out that Devontae Adams, he wants to trade. He has a wish list of teams with the Jets and the Saints on them because he wants to play with either Aaron Rodgers again or his best friend, Derek Carr. And Devontae Adams, nobody cares about your wish list. I'm not going to hold you. Nobody cares. Nobody cares at all. And then
so they grant that nigga wish.
They won't. And then today, Devontae Adams, he posted this on his Instagram story, which is a picture. If you don't know, this is Edgar Allan Poe. He's a famous poet from Baltimore. And he wrote, what was it? He wrote The Raven. Ain't that the book or poem or whatever the hell? So he did that. So now people are thinking, oh, maybe he wants to go to the Ravens. And all these social media games, I need to stop, bro. I feel like this should be the last time we talk about Devontae Adams getting traded until he's traded because I don't want another Brandon Ayuk situation, bro. I did not want another one of those.
Sassy.
Yeah, bro. It's sassy from the head coach, sassy from the receivers. It's not my brand of football. It's not my brand of football.
There's nothing traditional about these power forwards.
Oh.
God. Who? I'm trying to say this respectfully.
As you should.
There is no real respectful way to call somebody a bitch nigga, but who's more sassier out of Antonio Pierce and Devontae Adams? Because in my opinion, I think Devontae clears this shit. In my opinion.
I sort of feel that way a little bit, but then Devontae, he sort of got the right to be upset because
that don't make you any less sassy. Yeah, I don't care if you right. Yeah, it's still sassy.
I mean, he went to the Raiders and they end up trading the person he went to the Raiders for Derek Carr. They traded Derek Carr like the season after he got there. Like they got him trash quarterbacks all around. Even though I do like Gardner Minshew, but like he's not really like that for real. And they had him playing with Jimmy G, and Devontae was like, "I'm gonna get myself killed out here." That was the actual quote he said. So I feel like Devontae, he sort of got. I think he got a right to be a little upset.
I'm not asking who got more right. I'm asking who more sassier. Hey, there's plenty of time. Hey, yo, somebody can fuck somebody's bitch and he'd be like, oh, okay, bet. Like somebody took my bitch. But if you keep talking about it and being sassy about it, you react. You reacted to it sassy. It's okay. Like you may have a right, but you still bringing it up 4 or 5 months. I know what you did on Netflix. You know what I mean? All this other stuff.
But like in that situation, though, you can do something about it. In this situation, Devontae, he can't really do nothing about it. So I guess I had to lean towards Antonio Pierce being more sassy because he can do like. First off, why he got Instagram as a coach? It bothers me. But like he can do something about it. He can get this man gone if he wanted. Like he can get this man traded if he wanted. So that's why I lean towards Antonio Pierce.
I think
as much as it hurts my soul to say.
I think he ain't no GM now.
But he can be like
they can't do it immediately.
Yeah, but Devontae Adams can't do anything, period. Like he can't. What are you gonna do? Nothing.
Be sassy.
Hey, trade me.
Yeah.
They're gonna say, okay, and go about their day. Like
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It'll be closer to trade deadline before something gets happening. It's gonna take a little minute. It's not gonna be immediate.
Yeah,
it's not. But yeah, let's speed this. Like, let's speed that process of the sassiness up. Like, I can only tolerate it for so long. Like, y'all lucky to have it in the off season. I can ignore you, but now we in the regular season. I have no choice but to pay attention just a little bit. That Edgar Allan Poe shit, I was like, all right, here we go.
Moving on. We done talked about all these trades. In the NFL season, it's finna be week 5? We're going to the 5th game of the year. Yeah, because everybody like 2-2 type. So I feel like now it's a good time to take some accountability and apologize to some teams that we were very wrong about. I feel like we gotta start with the Vikings because they are 4-0. Sam Darnold leads the NFL in touchdown passes. Aaron Jones is still healthy. Justin Jefferson is still Justin Jefferson, obviously. The Vikings defense is the best defense in the NFL because Brian Flores is a madman. Like, Vikings, we were wrong about you. We were very, very wrong.
We weren't wrong about the Vikings. We were wrong about Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
That's basically what it was. We were wrong about Sam Darnold. I was never really checking for their defense, but their defense did step up. But the big question was, should Justin Jefferson be a top 5 fantasy draft pick because who is throwing the ball to him? You know what I mean? So I got to give it to him. Shout out to Dez for saying, hey, he's always going to have those first 3 or 4 games where he looks like this. So now I'm waiting for week 5, week 10 to see, if it was just a Carolina thing. Because you're not seeing ghosts.
Yeah.
Niggas seeing TDs now. Niggas seeing TDs.
Sam Darnold, he been trashed. Well, I mean, he was backup for the 49ers. So we don't know if he was trashed there, but he was trashed with the Jets, trashed with the Panthers, backup with the Niners. Now he's good now, so. I see a common
denominator with horrible franchises. Outside of the 49ers, but
who would have thought if you give a good head coach, put a good team around the quarterback that they'd succeed? I never would have guessed that. Never would have guessed that.
Yeah, I mean, not me.
Give him some weapons, give him a good receiver, give him a running back, a good defense. I never would have thought that.
Don't you? Hey, real quick before we keep going, don't you think like it feels like the skill positions have like doubled this past season?
What do you mean?
Like, it just seems like there's just so many more like quality skill positions out here on like all of these teams versus like I felt like maybe not last year, but like maybe 2 years ago, I just felt like even with the trash teams, like I could at least be like, damn, look who he's throwing to. Niggas throwing to garbage. Versus I'm like, damn, it seemed like everybody at least got one good one. Or
I feel like
or at least
I feel like we're sort of noticing it now more because a
niggas
lot of the quarterbacks are just it's not too many like superstar quarterbacks. So like before it was like we think the superstars were elevating the quarterbacks, but now it's just hey, maybe these niggas just good. So I think it's sort of something like that.
That's fair. Now number 4 with our next team that we need to apologize. Actually, it's really more you. I ain't gonna lie. Go ahead.
Relax, bro. Whatever. I don't care. I'll do it. I'll do it. Steelers, I'm sorry. Even though I already told you, like Mike Tomlin, I need that streak to continue, and it looks like it will. So I'm proud about that. I thought you were gonna hit that button. I was like, don't hit that damn button.
Hey, no cap, I was. I held.
I saw your head. I was like, don't hit that damn button. But nah, the Steelers look good, bro. I thought Russ was gonna end up being the starting quarterback, but he got hurt. So Justin Fields is, and he's looked better sort of every week. I think last game he threw for like 313. They ended up losing the game, unfortunately, off like a crazy bad snap by the center because he snapped the ball when literally nobody was looking. So there was that. And then Najee Harris also didn't get out of bounds. So it was a lot going on. But the Steelers, they look good. They truly look good. Their defense is always cold, but Justin Fields, he looks like he could be a viable starting NFL quarterback. And I'm glad because he's off that trash organization with the Bears, and now he got some stability, and now he's cooking. So I'm happy about that.
Yeah, somebody said, what's the NBA equivalent to Russell Wilson currently right now? As you know, somebody that got benched for basically a younger player, but I don't really have one outside of I think somebody said whoever your my player replaces during your my career.
He's not wrong.
Other than that, I don't really know an NBA equivalent for I don't know. He's definitely not no traditional power forward, but I don't know. But yeah, apology tour. Number 3. Yeah, I got it.
This apology hurts.
Hey, me, you, and the and the VP that got fired. We all need to apologize to these niggas. I ain't gonna lie to you. Of content. VP of content. Yeah. My fault, Commanders. I would like to apologize. I truly was unfamiliar with your game.
Completely unfamiliar. I did not think they would be this good.
Not this early.
When Dana was like, "Oh, the Commanders are gonna win the division, make the playoffs," I was like, "Yeah, Dana, shut up."
Yeah.
But now it's looking like that, and I am upset. I am upset.
I ain't gonna lie. We need to track everything that you dismiss early and see the ratio of like success to like your success rate on anything.
Relax.
Anything that you just like don't like have a second thought of, like, oh fuck no, like I need to get into the analytics.
Bro, relax.
I need to get to the nitty-gritty.
But anyways, the Commanders, they look really good. I'm surprised Brian Robinson looks good because I always thought Brian Robinson was just slow, so I didn't think he was good, but he looks amazing. Terry McLaurin, he's finally getting some deep shots so he can like catch deep passes and everything. The Commanders, their defense is still not that good, but they're still winning games. And Jaden Daniels, I think he's completed like 80% of his passes so far, which is crazy. Yeah, he also finally learned how to tighten his helmet, so he probably won't be getting hurt anytime soon. So yeah, Commanders they look good, unfortunately.
Yeah, man. Look, I mean, that one hurt. Not gonna lie.
You had to rip the Band-Aid off. Next team we got to apologize to, though, is the Jacksonville Jaguars, because I am sorry for thinking you guys would be decent. I'm sorry for thinking you guys would at least have a win by now. They are the only defeated team left in the NFL.
Wait, actually, I do have what you call it.
What?
This has been going viral. This guy right here. Texans fans, I tried to tell y'all, but y'all didn't want to listen. SMH. This was November 26th of 2023. 3.
Texans fans, I tried to tell you guys. I tried to tell you. The Jaguars run the AFC South, okay? This is our division. Trevor Lawrence is better than CJ Stroud. Better luck in 2024. Have fun competing with Indianapolis for second in the AFC South. Duval.
Now, before you say anything, this is viral because they haven't won a game since this post.
Interesting.
They have not won a game since this ugly ass post, because I don't know why he said Duval like that. That is kind of crazy. But
they need a new chant. That's an ugly chant.
That is a very
I digress.
Especially when white people say it. Just doesn't hit the same. Yeah, I would like to apologize because this quite literally is one of the sole reasons why y'all are fumbling on my take of the AFC South is much watch. Y'all are really the only people that's really fucking this up for me. I don't
You
care.
act like the Colts is good.
Yo, I'm saying like they have at least had moments where I'm like, okay, week 1, hey, that 60-yard bomb, we may be on to something.
And the Titans, Greg, the Titans.
Bro, hear me out. You have been sending me Will Levis memes every single week.
He's a gift that keeps on giving.
Exactly. That is much watch by definition.
I'm not watching that. I just see it on Twitter and I'm like, thank God he gave us another meme. That's not me watching it. I just see the clip.
You watch that nigga though.
I don't watch. No, I don't watch. I've only seen one Titans game and he got hurt.
You hope
I've seen one Titans game he got hurt.
You hope to see that nigga on your TL doing something stupid. Yes or no?
There's not much watch TV.
Well, must watch entertainment, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Whatever.
Out of all of the 4 teams, they have given me more content than the fucking Jaguars. I didn't think the Jaguars were going to be the weakest link out of all of this.
And it makes no sense because Trevor Lawrence, he's supposed to be good. Doug Peterson, we've seen him be a good head coach. They got Evan Ingram, he's good. Travis, or I thought he was good. Or I don't even know if Evan Ingram's still on the team. But they got some receivers on that team. Brian Robinson Jr., he's not Brian Robinson Jr., but that Brian Thomas Jr., the receiver they just drafted, he's actually really good. Travis Etienne, I thought he was good. I guess not. Same with Tank Bigsby. Like the defensive Josh Allen was good. So I don't know what's going on. So Jaguars, I'm sorry for thinking you guys would be good. I apologize. You'll never get that mistake from me again. You'll never get that.
Yeah, because and this was the same team during that time in November or December. They were already selling playoff tickets. They were starting to sell postseason tickets before they even clinched the division, and you didn't clinch the division. Too much dip on your chip. Too much dip on your chip. I really don't even want to apologize. This is what you really deserve, low key.
But our final apology, it has to go. It can't just be the one team. It has to go to the NFC South as a whole, minus the Panthers. I'm so sorry, Bryce Young. But the NFC South, that's apparently the best division in football. Like, we just seen Kirk Cousins throw for 509. He threw a game-winning touchdown to a TikToker.
In prime time.
Absolutely. Baker Mayfield, he looks cold this entire season. He looked really good. Mike Evans, consistently good. His life, death, and 1,000 yards by Mike Evans.
Yeah,
like,
Chris Godwin was solid.
Like, this is a good team. That's Falcons and Bucks. Then the Saints are going crazy. Like, they were the best offenses in the NFL for a couple of weeks. I don't know.
At least the first 2 weeks for sure.
Yeah, I think their week they lost to the Eagles. I forgot what happened last game. I do not remember, honestly. But the Saints, they look better than I anticipated. Derek Carr throwing that hoe. Alvin Kamara looks rejuvenated. I always thought he was good, but he looks even better now. Rashid Shaheed is the best deep threat in the NFL, apparently. So the Saints look great. And hell, even once they replaced Bryce Young, the Panthers, they cooked they didn't cook the Bengals. Who did they cook?
They cooked the Raiders. They cooked the Raiders.
They cooked the Raiders.
And they kept it really competitive with the Bengals.
Against the Bengals, who should be much better than them. So, like,
absolutely.
Hey, we was wrong about the NFC South, bro. I thought that was going to be trash, bro.
Yeah, the NFC South literally went from the worst division to borderline the best division.
Like this is must.
Well,
This division is must watch TV.
Absolutely, especially when they're playing against each other. I think the Falcons play the Saints next week. So that's look, like at first I was just like, why the especially after that week 1, I think the Falcons, I don't know, Kirk Cousins wasn't looking all that hot that first week.
Yeah.
And we was both looking at each other like, bro, look. I think
no more. We was like, hey man, put Penix in.
Yeah.
The way it's looking now, Penix might not touch the field these first 2 years, which
Kirk Bangs, nigga.
Listen.
Kirk Bangs. So shout out to the NFC South.
Yeah.
That is the conclusion of our apology tour. We may circle back maybe closer to when the season ends, or maybe even trade deadline, depending on how bad it starts to look. It just kind of depends on that. But those are the apologies.
On all that out the way, it's time for some NFL picks, my brother.
Oh yeah, now I got a sound for you niggas. We have NFL picks. The good news is there's another week. The bad news is I do not have the picks. I don't have the pick record updated just yet. But
just know
once this is all edited, I'll literally have Jax's on his side and mine up right here.
But just know, me and Greg, we both picked the Bucks to win, and
that was a good game though. I don't even care.
That was a great game. That was a great game.
Take these shades off so I actually look at my picks. But yeah, that was Thursday night. I low key, it was a win-win for me because I'm a big Mike Evans fan, but I'm also like, you know, I fuck with the Falcons. I ain't gonna lie. Like there's certain players.
Their jersey was nice last game too.
Yeah, the red helmet, the scheme.
That was clean.
Clean. I thought Mooney sold them niggas. I ain't gonna.
Mooney was cooking, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. He was cooking.
I thought he sold when he dropped it.
Yeah.
I
thought Kirk sold when he threw that pick.
Oh yeah. That was crazy. But you know, Bucky Irvin. That's crazy. I'm pulling up my shit right now. NFL. Lord Jesus.
Yeah.
So
we got the Thursday night game out the way. But for the primetime games, or does the London game count as prime time?
Where is that? When is that?
Jets and Vikings. On
in the morning?
Yeah, 8:30.
Oh, fuck. It depends on how you feel about it, honestly. Do you want to count it?
Nah, I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, we're not gonna be up. Is it really prime time? Is it prime time for them?
I would hope so.
Hey, Mr. Worldwide. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't care. Because we have double. What do we have double headers? No, we don't. We don't actually. Okay, bet. Well,
like we said, we got Thursday night game out the way, but the the primetime game on Sunday, is the Dallas Cowboys versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's my biggest fear, my greatest fear. I don't want to pick the Cowboys. I don't like picking Cowboys games. But I will I'll humbly go with the Dallas Cowboys. Please don't disappoint me. Please don't disappoint me.
I don't know. I really don't know who to pick for this game.
I don't. Everybody in Dallas is hurt too, so there's that as well.
We don't have Marcus. We don't have D-Law.
Brandon
is it in Dallas?
Nah, it's in Pittsburgh.
Funny things happen on prime time. I wasn't expecting this game to be competitive yesterday, so I'm gonna go with the Steelers. Anytime I actually pick the Cowboys, them niggas lose, so it's a win-win for me.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And then the Monday night game, we have the Saints at the Chiefs. The 4-0 Chiefs, although they ain't looked that like they're 4-0, but they ain't look like a 4-0 team, bro. They don't look like a 4-0 team at all.
That's fair. Me personally, a part of me really does want to pick the Saints. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really want to do it, but I'm gonna go pick the Chiefs because I do feel like you will probably pick the Saints, and I don't want to be the same as you.
Yeah, I was going Saints.
Okay, I'm gonna pick the Chiefs, but I will definitely not be surprised. All of these primetime games have been like entertaining. I don't think there's been like a bad, like, well, I mean,
technically, it's been bad Thursday night games, but like, that's pretty much
the Falcons Eagles was technically bad, but it was still close. So like you were still at the edge of your seat of like who was going to fucking win this game.
Yeah,
but I don't think there's been like a blowout primetime game yet. Maybe I could be wrong.
I don't think there has, but I don't feel like looking. So there's that.
Look, even the games that were supposed to be blowouts weren't blowouts. I'm like, oh fuck, okay, y'all competing. So yeah, that's good. Now for your lock of the week. Oh my god, I forgot about this revenge game. Jesus Christ.
Who?
Bills, Texans. Stuff on Diggs.
Is that going to be your lock?
Nope. Okay. I'm just saying shit.
My lock for the week though will be I'm taking the Seahawks over the Giants.
And those Seahawks nice.
Yeah.
Those Seahawks are nice.
The Giants are not.
Yeah. That is true. My lock. Damn. Niggas is competing. Niggas are competing this week. Oh my god. When you go low key, am I prepared to pick the Vikings for real?
Yes, you are.
Am I prepared to pick the Vikings? I think that's the safest lock. Everybody else scares me. I'm going to lock it up. Vikings over the Jets. Please do not disappoint. I know how shit start getting funny in the light for y'all when y'all go across the country. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and lock that up. Vikings over Jets. And for your upset?
For my upset. Jesus.
Bro, these are tough, bro.
You know what? For my upset, I'm gonna go ahead and do it.
Bro, it's
give me good, bro. The Panthers over the Bears.
Okay. Is it Mickey if I pick Bills over Texans? They got the Texans winning by a singular point. That feels Mickey as fuck. I need to. What was it?
I wouldn't do that, but if you want to do that, I chose Panthers over Bears. I don't really see the Bills and Texans as like a upset thing because I don't think I feel like they're both evenly matched. But if you want to do that, go ahead and do that.
Rams over Packers. Rams over Packers.
Okay.
I have zero faith in that. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Maybe Malik Willis was magic in a bottle that week. I don't know, but
they got Jordan Love starting now.
Oh, say what now?
Jordan Love been back. Oh, he was back last week.
Hold on, pimp. Hold on, pimp. Right. Hold on, pimp. We're gonna have to revive.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa. That being said, give me the Cardinals over the 49ers. I'm gonna go with that one. My fault. When you said Jordan Love, whoa. My fault. Didn't read the scouting report. That is my upset. And with that, is it about that time?
I think it is.
Oh, word. Oh my God. Jax, do you have a hot take of the week?
Indeed, I do. Would you like me to go first?
Yes, please.
My hot take, after much research, I didn't research a single thing, but I think that tight ends are the new running backs.
Now, what does that mean?
Now, you always hear about people trying to phase the running back out the game, like, oh, running backs don't matter, blah, blah, blah. I think it's really the tight ends who are like that. Because now you see tight ends, they're like the new running backs because like the fake woke media try to downplay the importance of running backs and things like that. But now you see just how, like, you see how Derrick Henry is cooking. You see how Jordan Mason or the 49ers just in general, they're a team that's built on the run game. You see Dallas, they're struggling because they can't run the ball. You see the Vikings, they're doing great because they have a rushing attack. Same with the Packers. Like when Malik Willis's first game, I think they didn't really even throw the ball that much. I think they had like Aaron Jones or something like that, had like 30 carries or something crazy. Like you see just the benefit a running back can provide to a team. And for years, it's been trying to get downplayed and all that. But no, I think it's really the tight ends that don't matter. Because now it's like tight ends are a dime a dozen. Because you see Mark Andrews, who I like Mark Andrews, but he's struggling horribly. Travis Kelce doing the same thing. Who else isn't doing that hot? It's a bunch of tight ends who are like, it's a bunch of like, I don't want to call them no name because that's sort of disrespectful, but like no name tight ends or tight ends who are backups. They're really doing the majority of the heavy lifting. That's why I feel like tight ends are the new running backs, if that makes sense, or maybe rather running backs the new tight ends. Whatever you want to call it, I think running backs are way more important than tight ends and should be evaluated as such. And that's my hot take.
Yeah, I feel like running backs have always been more important than tight ends.
But you see how they're trying to downplay it though. I don't like that.
I mean, they've always tried to downplay running backs all the time. Like, but
I think that needs to stop. I feel like this season in particular, like these quarterbacks suck right now. So I think that just shows the importance. I think we're getting back to it might take maybe a year or two more, but we're getting back to a run first NFL, I think. Or at least a run or an NFL that's
balanced. It's not so air raid. It's not so
a more balanced NFL. I think that's what we're getting back to, which makes for good football.
Yeah, I think that's where the aggression comes from. I think, you got to have, some kind of run game. I think the fact that, I don't know why I was about to say KARL Anthony Towns, but Travis Kelce, Mark Andrews, all of them, they're like they're more on the older side.
I don't think Mark Andrews is that old.
But I mean, no, older. He's not young ass niggas. If that nigga hit the floor a little too hard, I'm gonna gasp. If he hits his back like Isaiah likely hit his
Mark
back.
Andrews only 29.
In football years, this. I mean, if we treat them like running backs, you know how to deal with 30-year-old running backs.
Hey. And they shouldn't, because you see Derrick Henry cooking. Although you see Christian McCaffrey, who might have to get his Achilles amputated. I don't know. They got him in Germany doing all. I'm just saying stuff.
Okay, all right.
But they got him in Germany doing all these weird surgeries and all that. So it's a wrap for McCaffrey. But
yeah, I do agree with your hot take. I just think that it makes it that much more important when the elites are not performing at their highest levels right now. And, you have your Brock Bowers here and your Dalton Kincaids, here and there, but, there's still levels to it. There's definitely still levels to it. Now, for my hot take, this is going, Jax, just please.
I'm gonna listen. The way you start, just let me know you're finna piss me off, but I'll listen.
No. You're not gonna get pissed off, but you're gonna tell me to like chill out when I say it. Like, yo, Grace, like, you know what? Look, I'm gonna just say it. I think most women should stop talking about sports. I'm gonna be honest with you.
What?
Like,
I'm not gonna say anything.
I think that. Well, most is a stretch because there's a lot of men that need to stop talking about shit. Oh, this nigga is nuts.
Continue.
All right.
No, you scared now?
No. I'm standing on business.
Okay.
I'm standing on business. I think that some women need to stop talking about sports, especially on the TL, especially when you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, and you're not keeping it sports. You're not talking about sports. You're too sensitive for these topics. and you don't know what the fuck's going on sometimes. My point example, I think, who was it? I'm about to bring up one of these tweets. Yeah, so on the right hand side of this, it's like MVP airballing a layup with the game on the line. Of my lord, this woman said, oh, I hate when they do this. Oh, it's right here. I'm tripping. Black men hate black women. Now look, I'm gonna need y'all to be fucking for real right now, bro. Like, I really want y'all to be like, I'm really trying my best to just stay focused, but how can I? Like, I want to respect you, but I can't. I think that we put a little bit, like, too much emphasis on stupidity. Like, when you know some shit is stupid, people just want to let you know how stupid it is. Like, everybody's quick to ratio somebody, when in actuality, I just think you need to stop interacting with dumbass people. And granted, there's some people where it's like, okay, it's cool to troll them and be like, oh, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But there's sometimes, like, you just see stuff in the comments and people are just so quick to rage bait and call somebody stupid. Bro, that's what they want. They want this attention. They want to be like, they want to feel like they're important. This tweet don't even make fucking sense, bro. On my mama, like, on everything I love, we've seen so much worse in the NBA. Not that it makes it right or wrong. This wasn't even real criticism for real. Because why are you an MVP airballing a game time late? We would be on LeBron's head for some shit like that.
I feel like you should elaborate a little bit more. This is Asia Wilson. She apparently missed the layup with the game on the line, and that's what led him to saying the MVP airballing the layup, which in turn led to the lady saying black men hate black women, which not true. But
it's not true. And on top of that, it reminds me of, because they started recircling that one clip of RDC talking about, you know, WNBA basketball versus NBA basketball in the discourse. That's funny. If y'all haven't checked that out, please check that out on your own time. But I just think people should stop talking. And if they're not going to stop talking, stop interacting with these people that don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Because it's just going to be, she's going to just do this more often. She's going to keep doing this. Instead, just let her rock and understand that her opinions are not important. Her tweets are not important. You know what I mean? Like, Elon has been fucking up the game so much, and y'all keep feeding into some of this bullshit. Like, you clearly see some of this shit is just for the bait, just for the clicks, and just for the views. Stop falling for it.
Elon like the new Ronald Reagan. The way he's destroying the community, he like the new Ronald Reagan.
Like, bro, like, you out here fucking it up. You fucking up families right now, bro. This is like, stop it, bro. So I would like for y'all to stop talking about shit that y'all don't know shit about. Are y'all gonna listen to me? Of course not. Which is why I keep telling y'all, don't interact with them. Don't interact with them. This is what they want. At some point, they'll fall off and stop talking. At some point. But that's my take.
For sure. I'm glad you stood on business, though. I'm glad you stood on business. I tried to shake you up. You were like, nah, I'm gonna stand on it. So shout out to you.
I did revise and say something. I did say most, and I was like, you know, let me revise. But I'm still here. Oh, I ain't going nowhere. But with that further ado, is that everything?
Hey, that's everything, man.
Yeah. Any last words?
Listen, if you want to change your life,
oh my God,
do some life changing shit. That's all I got to say about that.
And as far as I go, we don't care.
That's real.
We do not care.
That's real.
Nobody actually cares. Proceed with caution wherever you go, because we do not care. Anything that you're doing, we don't care, my nigga. So don't expect other people to care. Just do what you want to do.
Yeah.
Whatever you have in your mind, go out and just do it. Stop thinking about what other people are going to think about you for doing. You do not care. You're not important at all. Actually, I was about to say you're not that important. You're not important at all.
It's about like 8 billion people in the world. You can do what you want, bro.
Exactly, bro. Like, at the end of the day, like, what's somebody going? oh, I don't want somebody to see, bro. Please.
Nobody's
That
looking at you.
That nigga in Italy does not care, bro. I promise.
Except for that one nigga who commented on that Paolo Becky. But we did not care what he had to say because I still ain't read that.
It's full circle, like, you know, it's not reciprocated. It's full circle. Just because they care, that don't mean you have to care, and vice versa. Don't live your life over who cares about something. If everybody cared about, like, yo, if we really cared about shit, like this podcast wouldn't get off the ground. This wouldn't even be a podcast if we gave a fuck about what people had to say. Except for Ash. Fuck you two. Fuck you, nigga.
Fair enough.
You take your advice, though. Constructive criticism. But without further ado, we'll catch y'all next week. Like, subscribe, donate, link in below. And we will catch y'all next week.